Hi folks, this is a quick video to complement your short reading, Teaching Grammar in Context by Harriet Williams. I'm going to recap some of the high points, give you some questions to ponder, and then I am going to give you an additional assignment, some other things to read. Williams tells us that she picked 4 grammatical constructions to help students improve the complexity of their sentences. Why these 4? The appositive, which we just met on Monday, the present participial phrase, which we met last week along with the relative clause, and the subordinating clause, well, we became acquainted not that long ago. What do all of these do? Let's do a quick recap of each of these structures. The appositive renames. It can replace. Here's a lovely little cartoon from the Copy Rocket that uses appositive phrases, which sound very formal, all over the place. The new pizza shop. That dog, the little one over there. My favorite movie of all time. Which one? The Big Lebowski. Can I bring my brother? Which one? Pete along. You see all these appositives underlined. Students might tend to put this underlined appositive information in a separate sentence. Pizza Kingdom gets my vote. It is the new pizza shop. Ah, that dog is talking. It is the little one over there. Appositives allow you to very skillfully blend renaming information into one sentence. Then we have the present participial phrase. Typically our ing adjectival. Our example here has a crocodile pretending to be a harmless log. Can you see how this might have originated as 2 separate sentences? The crocodile glided silently toward her. It was pretending to be a harmless log. Now we have this beautiful comma phrase in the middle of the sentence. Relative clauses are also adjectival. I know it might have been a little confusing on Monday as you were looking to identify nominal clauses and you kept seeing all these relative clauses that start with who, that, which, whose, when, where, whom. Relative clauses are different from appositives because they are modifying, describing, not renaming or replacing. We can't take our noun out of the sentence and replace it with a relative clause. These are all great for giving extra information as well. They allow us to take something that might be in a second sentence and drop it into the first. Well, is the same true of the 4th grammatical structure, the subordinate clause? Oh, heck yes. This is your subordinating conjunction plus a complete sentence, same thing as a dependent clause. Williams said she focused purely on these conjunctions. Although, even though, when, before, since, if, due to, because, after, unless. Why did she do this? She said all of these allow you to subordinate an idea without stealing the spotlight from the main clause too much. The picture shows you some examples. So all 4 of these serve the purpose of adding details without adding sentences. Williams found that even when peer review or the students themselves realized, I need to add something, I need more details, they added an entire sentence to get those details in there rather than folding the additional details into the sentences they already had. Appositives, present participial phrases, relative clauses, subordinate clauses, all of these add details to a sentence that's already there. How did she put this pedagogy into practice? She started teaching these complex structures, and she says students were always able to produce oral samples. She would say, how does that sound? And as the student thought out loud and said, oh, here's how the sentence would work, she simply recorded what they were saying. She wasn't up there teaching, She was capturing their writing process as it happened. And these are William's final thoughts, not mine. It has never been my aim that students be able to identify and define grammatical structures in others' writing. Instead, my goal has been to see novice writers learn to produce prose that is fully developed, yet more focused. Shouldn't this be our aim whenever we're teaching writing or working on our own writing? Yes, I've asked you to identify and define a lot of grammatical structures. But I also ask you to write focused and developed sentences a good deal of the time. So I hope you enjoyed this article because it's serving as the springboard for what I want you to do next. If you are a future teacher, I want you to go to this URL. I'm going to put it in eCourses just sort of randomly, but you'll know what it's for. When I searched for grammar on the site Read, Write, Think, I got 82 lessons. I want you to read 3 of them. If you are a future lawyer or other professional, you're going to do anything but walk into a classroom, I want you to go to bartleby.com, text 141, which is Strunk and White's Elements of Style. I want you to read 4 of the 18 rules. Your choice. On Wednesday, in addition to dealing with any questions you have about teaching grammar and context, the article you read, we're going to talk about what you found in your searching. What caught your eye? What stood out? What do you remember 24 hours, 2 minutes after you looked for it?